introducing first, right out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing a fight time of 160.1 pounds. Fighting out of Bloomington, California, representing Evolution Muay Thai, Oscar the Ox Leal. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the black corner. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing a fight time of 159.8 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, representing TriStar and Sun Fighting. This is Rudy
Well, that first fight was explosive. Let's see what kind of action this is going to bring. And this is the typical action you're going to see for kickboxing, man. No clinch, nothing to slow down the fight. If you're in trouble, you got to fight your way out, as we've seen in the last bout. And here we go for round one.
Definitely a night and day difference than club boxing. This is where you don't get paid by the minute, and these fighters bring it. Oscar Leal losing his footing, and as soon as he gets back up, gets caught with a beautiful left hook followed by a right front kick to the chest. Loving the technical tactics by Rudy Cuevas here.
I like that. I like his feints. I like that how he's throwing. He throws that left hook, leg kick. Now he's working the knees. Again, it's an active clinch, 5-second active clinch in kickboxing. So you got to work.
He certainly looks like the more seasoned fighter. Oscar Leal still hasn't gotten his bearings under him. Doesn't look comfortable a minute into this fight.
And Cuevas just throwing some very sharp punches. But Leal's running right in there, putting the pressure.
One-way action so far through the first round. Everything working really well for Rudy Cuevas.
And Cuevas is finding everything on the long end of his punch. Long end, the cross, everything is just kind of connecting. He's getting that leverage off those punches.
He is using his length to his leverage and his advantage. Slow windup there by Leal, and pays for it.
All right, so catch and release in kickboxing. As we were warned here, Cuevas is just high and low, level changes, kicks to the head, kicks to the body, knees, everything is just kind of working for him right now.
Dominant round there by Rudy Cuevas.
Manuk, if you were in the corner of Oscar Leal, what would you give him?
Well, again, these are 2-minute rounds, so you have no time to waste. That was one-way action the entire way. You have to let your hands go. You have to take chances. At this point, it is very clear that Rudy Cuevas has the physical advantages. He's long, he is lean, you know, and Oscar Leal, he's having a hard time getting comfortable in there, but he only has 2 more rounds to go. So we're going to have to see how much longer it's going to take for Oscar Leal to warm up. It needs to happen now.
Well, I want to see Oscar cut a few angles. I mean, he's trained with one of the best, General Joe Davison, and I'm sure he's going to get some smart advice from him. And here we go for round number 2. Our referee, Big Mark Reyes, calling our corners outside the ring. Here we go for round number 2. And it seems like Oscar just hasn't quite found his footing yet. And Cuevas is leaning in. He's putting that forward weight on that punch.
Cuevas looks incredibly comfortable. Kicks are working, punches are working. He's actually throwing more kicks than punches, it seems. And those kicks are coming with mean intentions. Referee warning Leal there for the catch and release, like you mentioned, David. Nice uppercut by Cuevas.
Leal shelling up, and then Oscar is just pulling on him to get those knees in, throwing several punches. Again, he isn't covering.
Looked like the referee was getting close to stopping.
I thought it was going to be a standing 8 count, but no. And Cuevas with a high kick. And Oscar seems like he's lost the snap of his punches.
And credit to Cuevas because he is throwing these punches and bunches and combinations. And again, Leal keeps turning his head. The body language, I don't like it. It's pretty much asking the referee to stop the fight. When you turn your head and look the other way, you're not ready to fight.
Oh, absolutely. And that's not a form of protection. And Cuevas is just throwing.
The age-old saying, protect yourself at all times. You cannot look the other way in the middle of a fight. Another 10-9 round for Rudy Cuevas. And I wouldn't be surprised if the referees even scored the first one 10-8, because considering just the one-way traffic and damage that is being handed to Oscar Leal.
And our coach, General Joe Davison, giving his fighter, Oscar Leal, some last words of encouragement. And our commissions are just standing right by, taking a look at Oscar Leal's eyes to make sure he is okay to fight. And this is the third and final round. Oscar Leal has to go for broke right now. He's lost a little snap in those punches. If he can just bring it back, earn some respect back from Rudy Cuevas, he might have a good chance. But right now, Rudy Cuevas is just in the groove. He's in the zone. Getting those low kicks kind of up and down, making his opponent a vertical target. And beautiful knee by Cuevas.
Just bruising, debilitating body shots there being delivered by Rudy Cuevas. Punching through the guard. And Oscar, just no snap behind his punches whenever he throws. And you have to give credit to Cuevas because he is unrelenting with his pressure. He is not stopping this action whatsoever, delivering from all angles and all different kinds of shots.
Absolutely. He's using his offense as defense, not giving Leal a chance to strike. There he's measuring with the jab. Leal's just throwing right now. Good. That's what he needs to do. Earn some respect. Stop that timing from Rudy Cuevas.
You know, Oscar Leal, at this point, it's a moral victory for not being dropped or stopped with this way, with the way the fight is going, as one-sided as it is.
The thing I don't like about Leal is that when he covers, he kind of loses sight of his opponent where he is. It's a standing 8 count issued by our referee, Mark Reyes. That will definitely make this a 10-8 round.
And we have the 10-second warning. This fight is almost over. Rudy Cuevas trying to end it in style, and he got the drop, but not the stop. But definitely a dominant, unanimous decision victory. Should be awarded to Rudy Cuevas very soon to bring his record to 3-1.
And I like Rudy Cuevas' style. He was up and down. He was throwing punches. Everything was on the long end of his extension on his punch and his kicks. And he threw some spectacular techniques also, spin kicks. Let's take a look at some of that replay action, some of that punches and punches and the volume.
Also credit Oscar Leal. He had his hands up at all times. A lot of those shots weren't glancing. I think the one thing Rudy did not do is land a clean, hard, science.
And let's send it to Josh Shibata for our official decision.
Give it up one more time for both of these fighters. What a war they put on. After 3 rounds of hard-hitting action, we go to the judges' scorecards for their decision. All 3 judges, 2 judges scored about 30-26, 30-26, while 1 judge scored about 30-25. All for your winner by unanimous decision. From the black corner, Rudy
Rudy Cuevas improves to 3-1. Oscar Leal drops to 1-2. What a great performance by Rudy Cuevas. I'm a fan of his already. I like his striking. I like his levels. I like the way he punched and kicked, sat down on his punches on the long end. Great job. Congratulations, Marcelo. And congratulations, Rudy Cuevas III.
And I had scored that fight 30-25 myself. Like I had mentioned, David, one of those earlier rounds, round 1 in fact, I scored that one 10-8 just because of the one-way traffic that was being delivered in that round.
Rudy Cuevas. Rudy, what a great performance in the ring. How you doing, brother?
Good. What's up, motherfucker? I would have got the finish. I'm not fucking tired.
I gotta say, you have, first of all, let's focus on what an amazing kick. I've never seen someone load that kick up and throw with so much ill intention. And again, give it up to your opponent, Oscar. What an Oscar. You hit him pretty damn hard and he didn't budge. Did that kind of shatter some confidence a little bit when you kicked them so hard and it just kept moving?
No, maybe mad. Maybe let it go harder.
So let's talk about your clinch game. Some beautiful knees that you found right in the breadbasket. Again, you literally threw everything but the kitchen sink at Oscar. How did it feel having to go through all 3 rounds with a warrior-like feel?
Like I said, much respect to Oscar. He's tough. Honor each other.
There you go. So, young career starting out here in FightersRep. Obviously, we would love to have you return to the Lions Den. What does the future hold for Rudy Cuevas here in FightersRep?
I want to sign a contract. I have a pro. Give me a strap.
There you go.